सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ध्येय आईएएस चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए लेटेस्ट वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
The scientists from NASA and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration (NOAA) have predicted about the new solar cycle. This new solar cycle, which is called as Solar Cycle 25, has already begun as per the scientists. The solar cycles have implications for life and technology on Earth as well as astronauts in space. In today's edition of our DNS, we will be talking about the solar cycle and how do the scientists track the solar activity. The sun's surface is a very active space. Electrically charged gases on its surface generate areas of powerful magnetic forces which are called magnetic fields. Since the gases on the sun's surface are constantly moving, these magnetic fields can get stretched, twisted and tangled, creating motion on the surface, which is referred to as solar activity. The sun's magnetic field goes through a cycle called as the solar cycle. Every 11 years or so, the sun's magnetic field completely flips. This means that the sun's north and south poles switch places. Then it takes about another 11 years for the sun's north and south poles to flip back again. Now the question here is how to track the solar cycle. The best way to track the solar cycle is by counting the number of sunspots. The beginning of a solar cycle is a solar minimum, or when the sun has the least number of spots on it. Over a period of time, solar activity and the number of spots increases. The middle of the solar cycle is the solar maximum, or when the sun has the maximum number of spots. As the cycle ends, it fades back to the solar minimum and then a new cycle begins. The scientists track the solar cycle with the help of sunspots. These spots are the dark blotches on the sun that are associated with solar activity. The sunspots are associated as the origins for giant explosions such as solar flares that can spew light, energy and solar material into space. The reason behind scientists tracking solar activity is because it can have effects on Earth as well. For example, when charged particles from coronal mass ejections (CMEs) reach areas near the Earth, they can trigger intense lightning in the skies referred to as auroras. When CMEs are particularly strong, they can also interfere with the power grids, which can cause electricity shortages and power outages. NASA notes that solar flares and CMEs are the most powerful explosions in our solar system. Further, solar flares can have a major effect on radio communications, global positioning systems, that is the GPS connectivity, power grids and satellites. Last month, a massive sunspot group AR2770, which emitted a few minor solar flares, was observed. Recently, scientists have also developed a new model that can successfully predict 7 of the sun's biggest flares from the last solar cycle out of a set of 9 with the help of NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. Now lastly, let us know few things about the sunspot. A sunspot is an area on the sun that appears dark on the surface and is relatively cooler than the surrounding parts. These sunspots, some as large as 50,000 km in diameter, are the visible markers on the sun's magnetic fields, which forms a blanket that protects the solar system from harmful cosmic radiation. When a sunspot reaches up to the 50,000 km in diameter, it may release a huge amount of energy that can lead to solar flares. On Tuesday, the experts announced that the solar minimum of solar cycle 25 occurred in December 2019 itself, but they took time to announce this because of the variability of the sun. Scientists now predict a solar maximum and it will reach by July 2025, and that is solar cycle, and that this solar cycle will be as strong as the last solar cycle, that was the solar cycle 24, which was a below average cycle but not without risks.